All right, welcome back. We got upgrade players for week 3. Our favorite slot receiver. Come on, catching. Catching traffic is nice. Zaire Franklin. And then last. Alright, so we are now ready to play the game. And we're getting a new playbook. I am not using that playbook again. We're going balance.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Colts and the Ravens, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give.
All right, let's come out on strong defense.
They want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is
let's come out with a blitz.
To win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
The short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL with just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there and couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
The numbers for Andrews last week: 4 catches, 58 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. This is 2nd and 8. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. this drive continues to plunge forward. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Still a couple.
There you go, Franklin.
First, as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Already 3 tackles in this drive.
Defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's when they get into.
Come on, Moore. You stood there.
He has another first down at the Colts 14. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease.
Oh, he got me.
About what he's doing.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
Got me on that.
Touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Oh, another injury for them?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
That's got the playbook that I like.
They'll run with the former Bill, Zach Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off play action, Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did, because to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
Smith got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot in the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. That complete to Downs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Colts are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Play action. Now Richardson sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, touchdown.
Yes.
Did we get that?
Isaiah McKenzie, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts respond.
I got a feeling they're going to challenge it, though.
With one of their own.
Let's take a look.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this,
That is in.
you described a rookie.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. And
It's in. It's in.
Extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
We really can't be letting them have these long drives, though.
Off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession.
Oh, we come with a safety blitz.
With a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
That's not the play I chose, though, but okay, that's weird.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
I chose the safety blitz, and it came out like that.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
There we go.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Samson Abuka. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. Did march to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, Leonard.
Intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute.
Oh, we miss him.
Which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Richardson working from the gun.
Ooh.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout.
Man, I can't wait to get Jonathan Taylor back.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Yeah, once we get Jonathan Taylor back, we'll be good.
Scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
No, oh, that should have been picked. I meant to throw the, yeah, I meant to throw the Pittman, and I messed up there. That's on me. I don't know why I was thinking Pittman was, why.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
All right, we're playing reckless now.
And it brings up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll have it past midfield.
Yeah, Dobbins is running all over us.
Being taken down. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Dobbins with a typical strong run, and 3 years in, you still feel like you haven't seen all he can be as a pro. Injuries wiped out 2021 and part of 2022. But when he's out there and healthy, he can be electric.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And 22 more yards there and another first down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defense.
Oh, we get another one. The rookie.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
His first career interception.
Have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his
We didn't get it in time.
and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Ooh.
And that will be
I was kind of hoping it was so deeper than that, but
As a defensive back, you have
all right, our offense is stalling.
we don't often talk about it. You can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level.
God. I need to stay on the quarterback. I need to play quarterback spy.
He was smiling, and I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had
Oh,
enough confidence in himself that
That went to the wrong formation.
and he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
No, I didn't get to pick it, but well, I didn't get to pick, so
From the gun, it's Jackson.
there we go.
That is incomplete.
They got more.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's
Is that Odell? It is.
30. Big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Oh, we coming.
They call Bambi, so if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Oh, they still got it.
J.K. Dobbins, 5-yard touchdown, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length.
All right, let's get a score. Get in scoring range.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that is incomplete.
That's on me.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now it's Richardson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Richardson. They'll run the screen with Moss. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now Richardson has to get them to the line in a hurry now. Here's Richardson on first and 10. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. On one of the line.
Who got me?
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the...
Let's see who got it. Ah. I was too late seeing it. I could have had Dobbs down the middle.
Line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Second and 6. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
He did not get that first down. He did not get that first down. Clearly not first down. That is clearly not first down.
By Bateman, nice catch and a first down. Trying to overcome what was largely a lost season in 2022 with only 6 games played and under 300 yards. Hoping this year can be a big one for him.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Jackson now. It's caught. Beckham. And he works it past the 30.
I don't know what's going on in my defense. Like, I still... The movement just feels so odd to me.
And a good quarterback.
Screw it. We're sending the blitz.
If
going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Tucker's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And a touchdown separating these two as they've gone to halftime. Deshaun Watson, a touchdown pass in that first half. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings.
You know, I wouldn't really care about that unless it's the playoffs. Damn, I was gonna go throw short. No, outside. Well, we messed that up.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Flush to his right.
Oh.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
On first down, Richardson fighting through pressure. Richardson.
That's not. I was.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it, and his crew will take over with it.
I couldn't control my player. He just started going that way. I literally couldn't control it. He just... couldn't even control him. I was trying to actually throw it to the running back. I was like, RB, 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 and it just wasn't...
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
I know I have a defense where I can have the QB spy on a lot of stuff.
Throwing is Jackson. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line.
Yeah, we shouldn't just let it go through.
Special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Colts coming out now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game.
Ooh, Pittman.
In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Well, that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. And, you know, he may not have the franchise tag, but I bet they're relieved to have that deal done, keep him around.
And he's a good guy, a valuable player to them, and they wanted to make sure they had him around. Good team chemistry. Always hard to find, and when you've got it, you don't want to let it get away.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame.
I wanted to throw it, but okay.
When it happens in a game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Play action. Now Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ooh, bad throw. I mean, the right throw, just the throw was bad.
Out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Richardson to the air on first down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Oh, it takes so long to take off with the quarterback. Like, he walks before he can run.
Quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Fuck,
As he'll punt it away
my
for
game
the 4th time
froze.
today. Oh, it's a
It literally
here. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be
What
just
did the sky punted? My game literally just froze.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 10. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Richardson off the play fake. Rolling to his right. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run a draw now with Moss. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the...
I didn't want to throw the A and then do some weird animation. I'd rather just take the save points.
Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down.
So what? I tackled him. Oh my God, my team does. All the Colts players there, and no one tries to go for it.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
No! My controller!
Runs over him.
I'm not.
He will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the.
Oh my God, my controller's moving on its own.
And obviously,
I literally came up a little and it just kept going. Like when I was the quarterback and I was going right and it just kept going right.
yardage, so they
That's some bullshit.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
I couldn't even get on the player I wanted.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will
Give us the ball back.
Complete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that
They do have Tucker.
blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Richardson looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that would
Why would you? He waits until I'm about to throw it and then he goes. I hate that. It's like when you don't want them to move, they move.
He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, He thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Back to the air with Richardson. Flush to his right.
Oh, I didn't.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the shotgun, Richardson. Flushed out right.
Start of the way.
Throw on the run, but that's
I'm bad today.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Ooh, I shouldn't have thrown that.
Well, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling in.
I just hate because we got behind.
By forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they up even further.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Dancing to his left. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Justin Montebeek.
I didn't pick a play.
The quarterback that time. Now Richardson. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
No, I didn't want to throw it.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those. And then
I didn't want to throw that.
Ravens ready to take over.
God, this game is just frustrating.
4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball.
Really did not want to throw that ball.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking at
My team loves walking right past the running back.
bring him down at the 20.
About to just call this the fucking franchise of salt. Like, literally, runs past the running back. What? Hi. Like, I don't understand that.
The pickup, and that's a first down.
That was dumb.
On the option right is Jackson. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Up the middle, here's Edwards. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Try to take this home, they'll run. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. So Richardson and the Colts now down by 13, a little under a minute to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things broke down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's second and a yard. Richardson. That's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first.
Yeah, that was just, man, we have no run game.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for the Ravens, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
That was just an all-around bad game.
For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Man, we started off the game really good, but God, what that pick at the end. I really didn't want to throw it, and I don't know why I threw it. Hey, our up-and-coming future pass rusher. Gonna be a star one day. Now let's advance the week and see if we can talk to Jonathan Taylor some more. Wait, breakout running back? We haven't had any breakout running backs. We have a franchise running back. Now it won't let me press A. Just got hit. That's a lot of bonus. Alright, we'll just end it here after that horrible, atrocious game.